Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you so very much for tuning in. So, this is going to be your daily general energy reading. Yes, please keep in mind that time is an illusion and energies are fluid. So, this is a timeless reading. Yeah. Also, keep in mind that this is a general reading. So, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So, um, yeah, I'm sitting here debating on whether I should say Happy Monday because this is supposed to be a timeless reading, but we're recording this on a Monday, so Happy Monday. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good weekend, and I hope you have a good week ahead. So story time. Yeah, so settle in there. I don't know how long this is going to be, so anybody that wants to timestamp, please, I encourage you to go ahead and do so. But I have a few things that I want to talk about. First of all, obviously you can see that the setup is You're funny. Uh, I was gonna say this setup is a little bit different, but I heard myself say back to normal, um, which is interesting. Let me explain why. So I bought a tripod. Well, actually, Stella. Hi, Stella. Donated a tripod and a microphone to the channel, and my intention with that in having those was to set the situation up so that you guys could see more of me, more of the table, more of the cards, more of the setup. You could see the crystals and all that, and that was part of my vision, my goal when I got here to Puerto Rico. I moved here to this space, number one, so that I could be in my own energy and with nature, and just be on my own, like in my own space, because previously I was living in Brooklyn, New York, with three other people. It was a four-bedroom apartment. Not to knock them. I loved my roommates, but I still do. But like I'm still friends with some of them. But you know, it just got to a point where it was just so much. It was so much. And I was in like a small little room. Like I wanted my own space. I wanted more space. I wanted more and all that stuff. Um so I moved here. And part of my vision for the setup was to be able to have a table where I could do my readings. I could show off these beautiful crystals that Stella also donated to the channel. You could see the cards and you could see me without me having to change things around like I was previously having to do. Um, but keeping with the general theme that I've been running into since I got here to Puerto Rico, I've just been dealing with roadblocks and malfunctions, equipment malfunctions, and all that shit left and right. Like, hence, like case in point, my PC that I built, the motherboard died on me. Like you guys have heard about that, and I'm still waiting for that to be replaced, or at least fixed or something. Like I'm still waiting to hear back from Gigabyte about that. Last I heard from them, it was like a week ago, over a week ago, maybe 2 weeks now. Anyway, so I was using a microphone. That was great. That made the sound much better. It allowed me to put my phone and the tripod at a distance so that you could see more of the table and more of the cards. However, I'm dealing now with a equipment malfunction with the dongle that I need to use to allow myself to connect the microphone to my phone, because my phone, which is a Samsung S20, Samsung has followed suit with Apple, and they've taken out the 1/8 inch headphone jack and replaced that with just one USB-C connection. And the kicker in all of this, you guys, is Samsung doesn't even manufacture a dongle like Apple does. Like you can go to Apple and get a dongle to convert and blah blah blah, whoop de whoop and all that shit. Samsung doesn't even make one. And I have been a huge Samsung fan. I have had a Galaxy, oh god, for years. Like my first smartphone was a Samsung Galaxy. I love the Galaxy phone. I love Samsung. I love the Android system, blah, 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 whoop de whoop, and all that shit. But now, y'all. So not the microphone. It's not the microphone that's malfunctioning. It's the dongle that I bought. For some, I don't know what the hell it's doing, but like it freaks my phone out all of a sudden now, and it kind of been a problem ever since. And when I asked Stella, for this specific microphone, I even put in what I needed to get to convert it, but I am an idiot and I read it wrong and I asked for the wrong thing. So I'm going to need to order a new one. But here's the thing about it, you guys. I don't even think I want to do that. I think I just want to leave the setup this way. It feels much more natural. It feels right. It feels better. I mean, obviously you can't see the table, you can't see the crystals, you can't see the cards, but you still get the message. And okay, the sound isn't perfect, but you can still hear me. Like, okay, it's a bit echoey. Yeah, it's a fucking echo chamber in here. This is something that I did not expect. And quite frankly, when I moved here, and quite frankly, I'm not going to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars just to sound treat the room. Like, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So here we are. This is why the setup looks like this, and it's going to be like this for the foreseeable future. Like, I'm at this point, I just want to focus on bringing the messages to you guys and not having the perfect setup. Like, screw that shit. And actually, to be honest, I feel like a lot of the reason why I've been going through all of these roadblocks and equipment malfunctions and all that stuff is because Spirit has been guiding me towards simplifying everything. Just keep it simple. It doesn't have to be so complicated. It doesn't have to be so perfect, like YouTube perfection. It doesn't have to be YouTube perfection. That's not what we're here for. And I mean, me with all this Leo energy, like, I understand, and I'm a performer too. Like, okay, so I get it. I want things to be perfect. I want the sound quality. I want the video quality, this, that, and the third, whoop-de-whoop and all that shit. But it's not necessary. What's necessary is to bring the messages forward for you guys. That is why we're here. Hence, this is how it's going to look for now. Maybe I'll adjust some things in the future, but I'm not even trying to do that because honestly, this feels much better. It really, I'm not even going to lie to you. When I think the first time I did this was I was doing a personal reading for someone with this new setup, and it just felt right. And now I'm doing morning coffee here, and I did the twin flame mirror reading, which is out, by the way, if you guys haven't checked it out yet. I released that yesterday, but I did the twin flame mirror reading this way, and it just feels right. So here we are. Second thing. So I did do happy hour last week. I did it on Friday. And I don't know what happened, but it disappeared. I went looking for it, couldn't find it, and uh-oh. Well, that's interesting. I hope that's not an ambulance. Sorry. I hope that's not an ambulance. I hope my neighbors are okay. But I'm not gonna stop the video. But that siren is very interesting because I did happy hour and now it's gone, and I don't know why that happened. I get notified. I get an email from YouTube saying that I'm live on my own channel, but I used that link to try and access the video because I couldn't find it anywhere, and it says that this video has been removed by the user. I made no such removal. So censorship. I believe YouTube took down my video, and I don't even know why. I mean, it was happy hour. Of all of the videos that I've done here, not to provoke anything, but like of all the videos that I've done here and all the things that I've said in some of my videos, I can't understand why they would take that video down. But like, whatever. This is not anything new. This is not anything new. There are other channels that I've watched that in which their videos have been taken down. Or just disappeared. Some of you even mentioned that somebody had I posted this in the community tab, and someone was like, oh, yeah, I'm a reader too, and they've taken some of my videos down as well. So YouTube censorship. So that siren at that moment was actually kind of perfect. And now I'm turning into Rudolph because now that I'm getting into channel mode, my nose is starting to itch. But anyway. So there you have it, guys. But anyway, let's get into morning coffee, shall we? You can timestamp this at 10 minutes. Ooh, lordy, kids. Okay, here we go. High Spirit, please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved. Please help us to find clarity in things and places and ways that we need it the most. Thank you so much, Spirit. Alrighty, kids. Let's get into this here and see what messages we have for us for the collective today. 5 shuffles. 1. Alright, so already I'm seeing orange for the collective, which is interesting because I was seeing orange for the Twin Flame collective, mainly for the Divine Feminine. This is 2. If you haven't checked that video out yet, it's a really good one. I highly recommend that you do so. This is 3. But orange is speaking to sacral chakra healing and cleansing, gaining some sort of emotional stability or dealing with some emotional stuff. This is 4. I'm hearing cleansing, clearing, and healing, so that's a good thing. Oh my god, you guys. As soon as I start channeling, man, my nose, this is really annoying, but like, whatever. This is 5. Alrighty, kids. So let's see. What do we have for today? What's going on? What daily message do we have for the collective at this time? The 10 of Cups in reverse. Wow. Okay, yeah, so I do feel like this has to do with healing family issues. I feel like many of us are breaking away from some sort of collective consciousness. The Moon. Okay. The 2 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck right now. I'm going to pull some more, but what we have so far is the 10 of Cups in reverse with the Moon. And what I feel like here, what I'm hearing is family challenges. I feel like there's a lot of revealing that's happening. It's interesting because I was talking to a very, very dear friend about this morning, right before I started recording and channeling this reading. But what I'm getting is this conjunction, this Jupiter-Saturn conjunction on the 21st of December. He and I were talking about that also this morning, but I feel like this has a lot to do with that. There's a big change coming in the way that humanity lives, in the way that humanity works and expresses itself and goes about its business, and in the structure of humanity and society and all that. What I feel like is coming through with this message right now is that there is a change in familial structure, or even societally. 10 of Cups can represent family, but it also can represent the people around you. This is a very Piscean energy, I feel like, because in terms of like the 10 of Cups here, it's about, it can get to a destructive or a constricting or confining energy in terms of keeping the peace, going with the flow, doing things for the sake of others, doing things to help others feel good or feel better, keeping some sort of structure in place in order to keep the family or the community or society happy. And sometimes that can lead to someone being almost like a yes man or a yes woman, or like a martyr, or a people pleaser. But I feel like there is a revealing happening here in terms of this. Something is coming to light. Something is being understood. Ways in which people may have been juggling, or you or someone else may have been juggling, are coming to are being seen, are being noticed, you're becoming aware of them. I'm also hearing are being understood. Okay, what else can we understand? What else do we have here? What else can we understand here? Woo! Okay, I'm gonna stop right there for now. You have the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right. And we have here the 6 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. That's interesting. Nine of Swords to the 7 of Swords to the Devil, all at the bottom of the deck. Um, give me a minute here. Let me sit with this because I don't understand. What's this? What's this Seven of Swords? Back to the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. The Queen of Cups. Okay, I get it. So, Six of Wands to the Ace of Wands to the Seven of Cups here. I feel like what's being revealed for us, or for whomever this is resonating with, is an understanding or coming out of a sense of confusion. Okay? And with the Queen of Cups here, emotional boundaries or emotional understanding. So there's a victory here in terms of becoming inspired to move in a new direction, or becoming inspired to understand or to grow and heal, and then putting emotional boundaries in place. No longer keeping up with the Joneses, no longer keeping up with the status quo, no longer keeping this balance, no longer juggling in order to keep the balance. I feel like there is an understanding. The Seven of Pentacles to the Three of Cups, to the Eight of Pentacles, to the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Cups. So there's a lot of work that's going to be done here, or that is being done here. I feel like there is an understanding of a cycle. There's an understanding of hive mind mentality, of doing things the same way over and over again, expecting a different result, or just going around and around and around and around in this circle, continuing to receive this type of harvest. Yeah. I want to get a little bit more. With this Queen of Cups energy here, I definitely think there's emotional understanding and there's emotional boundaries coming into place here. Keeping to yourself. Page of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay. Advice that I have here in terms of this energy for you. You have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right. Keeping to yourself with this Queen of Cups energy. This almost feels like going into a bit of a hermit mode. Not really letting anyone in on what your feelings are, how what you're planning. I'm hearing how you're moving forward, what it is you're moving forward towards, what it is that you are inspired by. For some of you, I feel like you have put this veil of secrecy or confusion around you. This is kind of like between the passion and the fire of this Ace of Wands, and the compassion, the watery, the emotion, the flow, the water really of this Queen of Cups. I feel like this Seven of Cups here is steam, smoke around you, keeping you hidden. I'm also hearing keeping you safe. So in terms of this Queen of Cups energy, I feel like there are people that are around you that are kind of watching you, trying to figure out what it is you're doing, what it is you're going, how it is you're going to move, because you're scared. You're scaring them. Somebody here is getting nervous. Quite frankly, this could be the establishment, but because you're breaking free. Eight of Swords. Or dare I say, we are breaking free. It's like with this Page of Swords, Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords energy, it's like this mad dash to keep control. Whereas you're the one that's in control here, or whomever it is that's breaking free here is in control, because you are keeping things to yourself. You're keeping your emotions in check. You're keeping a sense of emotional balance. You're understanding your emotions. This is that sacral chakra orange energy that I was seeing for the collective in the beginning of the reading. You have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Two of Swords underneath that, and the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Swords, and the Magician. Wow, 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 you guys, wow. This, I mean, I just keep going on, but so far, Ten of Pentacles, there is a cycle that is coming to an end. I do feel like this is established energy, whether this be societally or just within your life or within your family or within your circle or something like that. Two of Swords is keeping your blinders on. There is so much intuitive energy here between the Moon, the Queen of Cups. I feel like you're no longer focused on the external. And you're no longer focused on the external. You're no longer wanting anything from the external any longer. And so you're walking away and moving from rough waters to calmer waters. Okay? And creating something new in terms of satisfaction for your own self, the Magician to the Nine of Cups. Why? Because you've reached a different understanding, a new perspective, the Hanged Man. And now, see, there you go. You're moving forward very passionately, very strongly. There's that passionate energy. This is a victory for you. Six of Wands, okay? Wow. Wow, you guys. So much passionate energy. Four of Wands, King of Wands, the Sun. This is beautiful. This is really, really beautiful. I encourage you guys to continue on this path. Continue creating your own reality. Continue doing what it is you're doing because it's working. And I feel like I'm hearing and I'm saying, I feel like it's freaking out some establishment energies. You just got to carry on. Keep going. Just keep swimming. Yeah? All right. We're going to move on over to the deeper look next, but I want to close out this part of the reading with some oracle guidance from the Angel Answers deck. Yes? Cool. If you'd like to get in on the deeper look, head on over to Patreon, patreon.com/Divine Conversations. The link can be found in the description box below. But if you have any questions that you'd like to ask at this point, please go ahead and do so. Otherwise, let's just see what comes out here. Yeah, last shuffle. All right. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, way showers, beings of love and light, God, source, creator. What answers do you have for the collective at the moment? At the bottom of the deck, you have trust. And then, the answer that came out here, choose a new direction. I mean, that's literally what we've been talking about here, isn't it? Don't you just love it when that happens? All right, kids. Actually, you know what? Let me leave this here. I'm going to leave it there. We're going to move on over to Patreon. We're going to get a deeper look here, and we're going to get a deeper understanding of what's going on here for you guys. But with that said, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next cup of coffee tomorrow morning. Yeah? Take care. Mwah! Bye.